Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook...
There's the shot! Goal! Sporting! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he get onto this? That's good play. Bale. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. Mbappe might just make this. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good ball! He might be in, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve. Oh, what has happened here? Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's...
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Pinches it off him. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Howson cuts it out. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. And this is Pato. And this is Bale. And it's Bale! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He leaps for it. Not the most accurate pass. Bale. And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ball is over the line. He won't be happy with that one. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Mbappe, and he's quick to return it. Menu, Messi. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. Real chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And yes, it's him again. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
They've played it short. Driven in. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's only too happy to take that back. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. And this is Del Piero. Decent chance! Big moment! Massive goal! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well.
Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Pato.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Del Piero. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Anderson, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Aims beyond the defence. Anderson. Messi. Spread to the right. He is through here. Bale. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Pato. And a chance! And he's stuck it away. There is a man right at the top of his game. And that is all they have time for. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. The midway point of the game.
I think it shows you the danger of not killing off the game when you've got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
So for 45 minutes, these teams have matched each other, mirrored each other. We have ourselves a gem of a game here. And that's the second half started. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi, and that's a good ball. Chance! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Gabriel cuts out the pass. Mbappe. And this is Bale. Bruno Fernandes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. That's been slipped through. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Howson gets across to intercept that. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! Goal! Sporting! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's had a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Another one! This must be his personal high. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Menu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 2, then. Thuram! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Del Piero. Great work on the overlap. Header!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He has found a way through.
Substitution.
Mendes has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to gift it back. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
And it's Bale. Great chance!
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that could set him on his way. Shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
He is just caressing the ball. And this is Totti, and he's gone backward here. And this is Del Piero. Oh, that was vital. Tries to pass. Del Piero! Messi. It's played through for him. And he's in on goal. Opts to play it back. And that is that. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Pato, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Manchester United have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.